Hello, this is Flights in Asia. In the past week saw some big stories, but the biggest story came from India, where we saw the ongoing developing story of the bankruptcy of Go First. Recently, the company Go Airlines, with the operations of Go First, filed for bankruptcy and canceled flights over 3 days. As mentioned, this is the biggest story coming out from India's aviation industry, and this video will be an overview of what has happened so far. Previously, Go Airlines has been facing financial difficulties, and the main airline, Go Airlines, filed for voluntary insolvency proceedings in India's National Company Law Tribunal early last week. Following the announcement that the airline has filed for bankruptcy, Go First then announced the cancellation of flights for 3 days, starting from May 3rd. On the airline's website and on social media such as Twitter, the airline issued an advisory saying, quote, "We regret to inform that due to operational reasons, Go First flights scheduled for 3rd, 4th, and 5th May 2023 have been cancelled. We apologize for the inconvenience caused by the flight cancellations." As part of the advisory, the airline advised customers that they will get full refunds and to contact their customer care center for further assistance. While the Indian aviation market is one of the largest in the world, the country has seen some high-profile bankruptcies of airlines, and Go First is the second airline in the country to declare bankruptcy within the last 5 years, the last one being Jet Airways in 2019, and so far Jet Airways still has not resumed operations. In the case of Go First, the airline has reported liabilities of over 65.21 billion rupees. Despite the liabilities the airline does owe to creditors, the airline has been quoted saying in outlets such as Reuters that it has not defaulted on those dues as of April 30th. Despite that, the airline has painted a dark picture of the current situation, saying, quote, "However, considering the present financial situation of the corporate applicant, defaults to the financial creditors would be imminent." For Go First, its current financial situation has been attributed to an ongoing feud with Pratt & Whitney, which the airline has cited losses due to the grounding of half of its aircraft due to engine delivery delays. According to reports, these delays have affected the operations of the Go First fleet, which comprises of over 50 Airbus A320neo aircraft, and half of that would make up for 25 aircraft or more currently being grounded. As a result of the aircraft groundings and additional expenses, the airline has estimated its losses to be around 108 billion rupees. Even as the airline had received financial assistance over the years, it has so far not been enough to offset the losses. The issues for Go First in its bankruptcy has been attributed to the engine supplier Pratt & Whitney, who have issued a statement stating their side of the story. Go First has been accusing of Pratt & Whitney of not complying with an award by an emergency arbitrator to provide engines. Recently, a spokesperson from Pratt & Whitney has issued a response, which has since been quoted on outlets such as the Hindustan Times and LiveMint. The unidentified spokesperson said, quote, "Pratt & Whitney is committed to the success of our airline customers, and we continue to prioritize delivery schedules for all customers. Pratt & Whitney is complying with the March 2023 arbitration ruling related to Go First. As this is now a matter of litigation, we will not comment further." Regarding the financial situation of Go First, the Pratt & Whitney spokesperson also did add, quote, "Go First has a lengthy history of missing financial obligations to Pratt." While Go First and Pratt & Whitney air out their sides of their stories, there is a lot of uncertainty in India's aviation industry, and especially for the 5,000 employees of Go First. Go First flights have been cancelled, and as of the recording in this video, the flight's cancellations will now last through May 12th. Despite the current challenges that the airline has been facing, Go Airlines CEO Kaushik Khona has alluded to the airline's potential to return to the skies, saying the airline could operate again as soon as Pratt & Whitney honors their contract. In a report from the Economic Times of India, Khona did state as of now the airline still has its flight slots for its return at airports in the country. Also, he did point out that the engine issues related to the Pratt & Whitney engines used on the A320neos do affect other India-based airlines. While not disclosing more on the ongoing discussions, Khona did mention the Indian government has been proactive in the situation. So these are the latest updates related to the Go First bankruptcy situation and the grounding of its flights through May 12. This is an ongoing developing story which will have more updates later on. In the meantime, I definitely hope you enjoyed this video. If you liked it, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. This has been Flights in Asia, highlighting the news and updates from the aviation and travel scene in the Asia Pacific. For more of the latest updates, you can check out the website at www.flightsinasia.com. In the meantime, thank you again for watching and have a great day.